In this tutorial, I'll show you how you can launch your Dining.Gifts business with Wavio in just a few minutes and start earning commission. First, let's reserve your website name. Go to Tools. Under Websites, click on Create. Here, select Dining.Gifts from the templates. Then, think of a creative subdomain name for your website. For example, if you write crypto, your website will be crypto.dining.gifts. By running your website with Dining.Gifts, Wavio already takes care of all the challenging things of hosting and indexing information from the Hive blockchain. Next, read and agree to the terms and conditions of web hosting. After, click on Create New Website. We have successfully reserved our website name. Now, let's configure and personalize our newly created website. All your websites will be listed in the left column, and the settings can be found under each website name. Let's go to the configuration section. Here, you can add your business logo. As you can see, you need to upload one logo for the desktop and one for mobile. The desktop logo is a rectangular shape and will be used for the desktop version of the website. The mobile logo is a square shape and is intended for mobile screen size. I have prepared two versions of my logo to fit the desktop and mobile versions. This is how the desktop logo will appear on your website. Next, in the field that says About Object, you can add your business object. So when visitors click on the logo, they will be able to read more about your service, access your blog, browser-related newsfeed, and more. I don't have a business page yet, but I can quickly create one. Click on a symbol to write a post. Under Create New Object, click on Business. Write the name of your business. For example, I can create crypto.dining.gifts. Once you have created a business page, it will be discoverable and you can link it in your website configuration. When your website visitors click on the logo, they will see your business page. Right now, the page is empty, but you can edit it later to add information such as your logo, description, social links, blogs, newsfeed, wiki pages, interactive forms, and more. Let me now quickly show you an example of a successful business called van.dining.gifts. When you click on the logo, you are directed to the business page of van.dining.gifts, and you can see detailed information about the business. Okay, let's go back to our website configuration. Here, you can choose the area that your visitors will see when they initially launch your website on the desktop. For example, my target audience is in Vancouver, so I will select the area centered around downtown Vancouver. Similarly, you can choose an area for the mobile version. Finally, you can choose the color of the markers and their text color. You can select the color that fits your business theme. Let's now go to the settings. Here, you can select the language for your website. The default language is English. If we change it to Chinese, the instructions on your website will now be shown in Chinese. Next, you can choose the base currency for your website. Since my website features restaurants in Canada, I will choose the Canadian dollar. As you can see, the prices are now shown in Canadian dollars. The prices on your website are continuously updated to reflect new offers, price changes, and current exchange rates. In the next section, you can add your Google Analytics for property ID. This allows you to track the website performance and monitor how many visitors you have. You can get this ID by creating a Google Analytics account. Let's move on to the next section. As you remember from the beginning of this video, a website owner will receive two types of commissions: the beneficiary reward and the referral reward. This is the section where you can configure this. First, You'll need to indicate the account where you want to receive the beneficiary reward and its amount. This is the share of the rewards you'll receive from reviews, posts, and comments posted by your website visitors. By default, the beneficiary reward is set to 5%, and it goes to the website owner account. You can change the beneficiary reward by typing a different amount, for example, 7%. You can also change the account that receives the beneficiary reward by choosing a different user. In my case, I'll just keep my default account. Next, specify the account where you want to receive referral rewards. By default, it's the website owner's account. You can select a different account to receive these payments, but the referral amount is set by the sponsors. The minimum referral reward is 2.8% of the user's reward. Wavio automatically gives priority to the rewards that offer higher referral commissions. After you're done, click Save. Next, on the menu panel, you will see Administrators, Moderators, and Authorities. Let me explain the function of each one. Administrators. Hive is a public blockchain, and any user can post updates to any object. The Hive community then approves or rejects these updates. But sometimes it is essential that certain objects appear on the website exactly as intended by the site operators. To do this, you may grant admin privileges to some Hive users. Administrators have a deciding right to approve or reject object updates on the website. If several admins vote on the same update, only the last vote will be used. For example, if your admin adds a contact phone number to the restaurant object on Hive, then only this phone number will appear on your website for this restaurant. You can grant admin privileges to any Hive user. If you have data admins that ensure the correctness of restaurant listings and their menus, it makes sense to add them here. As a website owner, you automatically have admin rights. Moderators. Some of the content posted by your visitors or other users may violate local laws or your business policies, and it is essential that such content does not appear on your website. For example, some users may try to abuse the system by posting random dish images to collect rewards, so you and anyone you grant moderator privileges will be able to block these users. The moderators can hide certain posts and comments. They can even mute some users so that all their posts and comments will not be visible to your website visitors. You can grant moderator privileges to any Hive user. In the muted section, you can view the list of muted users and see which moderator made the decision. Authorities. Any Hive user can declare that they are responsible for the accuracy of an object by claiming authority over it. They exercise their authority by approving or rejecting object updates. If you choose an authority, you will trust only their voting decision on specific objects. For example, a representative of a chain restaurant, such as Subway, can add all Subway restaurants and their menus on the Hive blockchain and claim authority over them. When you add this account to your list of trusted authorities, all the Subway restaurant listings on your website will be updated the way this trusted account voted, and the votes of other users will be ignored. That saying, your admins can still override the authorities, and your vote as the website owner is still above both admins and authorities. Sometimes, authorities can be used to create lists of restaurants and dishes that meet certain requirements. For example, a fair trade label can be managed by an official account, which you can add as a trusted authority to ensure that only the restaurants that serve fair trade certified products can display this label. In the Authorities section, you can add the user accounts which authority you trust. Now that you've learned the role of admins, moderators, and authorities, let's continue to the next section, areas. Remember, we added the area that visitors would see when they first launched the website on a desktop or a mobile device. This setting is different because here we select the whole range in which the restaurants will be available to the users. For example, if I select a small area in Vancouver, the restaurants will be indexed only for this area. If the user wants to see restaurants in Richmond, they won't see any restaurants because Richmond is outside the boundary. If you select the whole Canada, your visitors will be able to see all the restaurants across Canada. However, the problem with large area setup is that when users in Vancouver look up a chain restaurant like Tim Hortons, they will see restaurants from other parts of Canada in the list, which is irrelevant to them. So it is best to have a more focused area. For example, for my website, I will choose a larger area around Vancouver all the way to the Canada-US border. I can also add another area to include Vancouver Island. After setting up the area, when I launch the website, the map is centered around downtown Vancouver, but when I zoom out, new restaurants will load until our selected boundary is reached. Finally, let's click on Objects Filters. Here, you can customize what type of restaurants, dishes, or drinks will be shown on your website. For example, let's say you want your website to list only vegetarian restaurants and meals, so you can add vegetarian and vegan tags to the restaurant cuisine. And only restaurants that are marked with the vegetarian or vegan tags will be shown on your website. Then add vegetarian and vegan filters to dishes, and only vegetarian or vegan dishes will be listed. Similarly, you can select that only gluten-free dishes or only seafood restaurants or only non-alcoholic drinks will be shown on your website. If you want to display all restaurants' dishes and drinks, you can leave these fields empty. Now, you have your own website configured with thousands of restaurant listings, and it took us just a few minutes to set up. This was possible by using the Wavia hosting service and the knowledge accumulated on the Hive social blockchain. What is left for us to do is to activate the website. Go to Manage. You will see your website name listed under the websites. Right now, the status of the website is inactive. What this means is that your website is not running, but the name is reserved, so no one else can take up this name. The current fee for inactive websites is 20 cents per day, and you can always check the rate under inactive website pricing. When you activate your website, an active website pricing will apply. The current fee for active websites is $1 per day, and it includes up to 200 daily unique website visitors. The fee for additional visitors is 0.5 cents per visitor. The latest rates will be displayed under the active website pricing. After you have familiarized yourself with the rates, you can deposit some funds to pay for your website hosting. Let's now activate your website. Under the websites, select the website you want to activate and simply click the check mark to activate it. Now, your custom Dining.Gifts website is alive and you can invite visitors to post photos of dishes and earn crypto rewards. And along with your visitors and followers, you'll now also earn commissions. In the Reports section, you can monitor the performance of your website by viewing the daily active users for all active websites. The main report displays billing and payment history for all your websites, as well as the remaining balance. You can filter the results by specific domain or a time period. If you have provided a Google Analytics for Property ID, you can access comprehensive reports in Google Analytics and even refine your advertising strategies with Google AdWords and optimize them for your goals. In this tutorial, I have shown you how to create a decentralized restaurant rebate website using Dining.Gifts template. In just a few minutes, we were able to configure and launch an advanced social website that offers valuable rewards to your visitors and followers. As more website templates become available on Wavio, you'll be able to launch social e-commerce websites, marketplaces, business directories, sports and hobby websites, education portals, job boards, and more. Wavio is the platform for decentralized Web3 businesses. It unlocks the amazing potential of the open social blockchain Hive, which enables independent parties to achieve economies of scale through shared knowledge and open access to the user-generated content. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions.